Hello, a very good evening to all of you. Today we do have a question here, and the question is a cause solution question. And let's go with the question part. So this is the part here, what we have highlighted in yellow. Many university graduates cannot find a job in their chosen profession. This is the statement part of the question. I'll highlight it in blue. And the question part. There are two questions. What factors may have caused this situation? And what, in your opinion, should be done about it? So we have the first question. What factors may have caused the situation? And the second question, what should be done about it? So that's the thing. So let's go ahead and see the introduction of this particular essay. We have to rephrase the statement part, and that is rephrased in the first part. In the blue highlight, it is rephrased. What we can say, many university graduates cannot find a job in their chosen profession. So why we have rephrased it like this, it is common to see that many those who have successfully completed their specializations in universities are desperate that they have to satisfy with a job which they have never decided. So they have not decided a job, that job they'll be getting even after successfully completed their dream courses at universities. They had their ambitions, that's why they chose the subject. But at the end of the day, they have to satisfy with a job which they have not decided. This is what the situation is. So it's well explained there in the first particular sentence. Now we have the first question. What may have caused these situations? Two specific factors are behind the situation. And what should be done about it? Practical solution for the same are addressed in this essay. So we have two specific reasons, and practical solutions are there in this essay, which in the following paragraphs. Now we have two reasons. We can see these two reasons here. So this reason and this reason. The first tentative reason, another possible reason. The first tentative reason, I don't know exactly is this the reason, but this might be the reason. The first tentative reason behind this undesired situation is because most students and their parents are not much aware of the changing trends of job market. So you are going ahead with the existing trend of the job market. If you are going ahead with the changing trend, so you can, if you have an idea about how the job market will be in the next 5 years or 10 years, you better go with a better course. So this is something. For example, there were a huge number of opportunities in the field of business administration a decade ago. Just 10 years ago, we had a huge number of openings for business students. But foreseeing this, you saw this thing. Many completed their graduation or post-graduation in business administration. Soon after they have completed their respective courses, they saw these opportunities fading off. Now that as they completed the courses, the opportunities started fading off. So it became a less demanded area right now. So it was not a careful decision for the business, those who have chosen the business administration. They have not estimated what might have happened. So we have to have a clear vision. What is the trend? So how the job market is moving. So the job market, what is the scope of this course after 10 years or 20 years or 25 years? So if I have a clear-cut picture, then I would not have suffered the loss. Now, the next possible reason why this might have caused is because of the improper planning of the governing bodies, whatever the governing bodies. It's the responsibility of the government to balance the job demands and requirements. So we do have to balance the job demands and requirements. So, you know, that we have a changing trends in the job sector. Now we have to give training in such demanded areas. Instead, what the universities and governing bodies are focusing on is that they are going ahead with the current situation. They are moving ahead with the current situation. We do have to see what the demand is in the job market. So we need to train the students in such a way that they have to equip the students for occupying these vacancies. So some of the vacancies are still unfilled, just because unfilled by qualified persons, you know, just because they don't have skilled professionals there, because the governments and the universities have not balanced this thing. So the job market, the job sector demands some skilled workers, and these people are producing some other skilled workers. So we are not balancing the situation. This is improper planning by the part of the governing bodies, by the part of the state and the universities. They are doing all these things. So this is a problem. So we have discussed two problems there. And when we go ahead with the next, that's the solution. Expert guidance and counseling to both students as well as their parents is one of the feasible solutions. So one of the feasible solutions is this thing. For example, it is better if prospective students are trained in fields such as robotic technology and artificial. So we do have a scope of robotic technology in future. We do have the scope of AI technology in future, artificial intelligence technology. So we have to skip the traditional areas of studies. Now we have to give our focus for the students. Artificial intelligence is something which we need. We have skilled professionals in ethical hacking. We need skilled professionals in the nanotechnology, robotic technology. So we do have to get efficient workers in nuclear technology. So instead, we are just still going ahead with our traditional courses, and we are training in such a way. This has to be changed. Similarly, governments have to plan well ahead to create enough job opportunities and simultaneously make candidates aware of those. You know that government should not just solve the existing unemployment problem. Government at the same time, government should foresee what the problems will be in future, and they have to create more job opportunities in future. At the same time, they have to solve the current unemployment problem too. So many governments, what they do is that they are solving the existing unemployment crisis. So instead, governments have to they have to plan well ahead to avoid such situations in future. So this is somehow we have to say. Now, to conclude, without any ray of doubt, one can say that the issue stems from improper planning of job seekers and governments. Both are responsible. So the planning is not proper for the job seekers, those who are choosing the subject. The planning is not proper by the governing bodies such as governments and universities. If both these groups become a little more vigilant in their plans, the issue can be mitigated. So what we have said is that now, I am not telling that they are not vigilant. They are vigilant, but we have to give some additional vigilance to when we come into selection of the courses and creating such opportunities to the candidates from the part of the government. So both have to both have their own distinct roles in solving the problems. Students They have to get guidance. They have to choose their career very selectively as per a well determined plan. So they have to see the trend. Governments on the other side, they have to create job opportunities and they have to see the job markets. And they have to train students based on the demands in the job market. We have to see the opportunities for newer courses like robotic technology, nanotechnology, artificial intelligence. So instead of focusing on traditional areas of studies, we have to focus on these areas. So this is what the essay is. I hope everyone must have understood it, and have a nice day.